What if for just one moment you set down the pressure to look like you have it all under control, to keep impressing, to hold it all together, to make it look effortless? Well, hello, friend, and welcome to Calm and Bright, your Enneagram guide to a joy-filled December. I'm Jen Stanley, and I'm the host of this 9 in 9 podcast, and I'm so glad you're here. Welcome back to our holiday series, Calm and Bright. So this season is often described as the most wonderful time of the year. Merry and bright, holy. And yet it doesn't always feel that way. There's noise, pressure, expectation, end of the year goals, trying to get it all together for planning on the next year. All of these things can really crowd out our peace. So calm is the gift that steadies us, and bright is the gift that leads us towards hope. And I really want you to have both. So as a thanks for being a listener to this podcast, I have 3 gifts for you. If you're an Enneagram 3 or you love an Enneagram 3, this episode is for you. December can activate the internal drive system, especially for an Enneagram 3. Got the pressure to make the most of the season, to show up strong, and to make it all look like you are effortlessly productive, put together, and winning at work and at home. I mean, so many Enneagram 3s tell me that they feel like they can't afford to slow down. I know that as an Enneagram 3, I get it. So I've carefully selected 2 questions and 1 mantra that I think will work well for my Enneagram 3 friends. But just in case, if I don't nail it for you with these 2 questions and 1 mantra, there is a free PDF that you can download in the show notes that has a lot more for you to choose from. Because we know it's true. 3s often hear the voice of ambition before they hear the voice of presence and truth. And so when you feel that tension rising or you notice yourself slipping into just one more email mode, here are 2 questions that may restore calm. Number 1, what would it look like to be fully present instead of trying to be impressive in this moment? And number 2, if nothing had to be accomplished right now, what would be kindest for my heart and my body? These questions will soften the parts of you that think they have to outrun everything, have to outrun disappointment, failure, and they will bring and restore back calm. So now the mantra, and here's the one I like best for the Enneagram 3. I am loved for who I am, not just what I achieve. This is good no matter what time of year it is. I am loved for who I am, not for what I achieve. We're so excited. Everyone is loving the Enneagram candles. So I wanted to let you know that we do have a limited supply, still some of every number available, but they're going fast. So if you're considering getting a candle for you or someone you love, now is the time. And now for some brightness. Brightness comes through play, small rebellions against the voice that says that you should be accomplishing more, you should be more productive. I want you to lean more into that security line to 6 and the calm of your line to 9. We know that when secure, Enneagram 3s move to 6. They become steady, loyal, and are committed to what truly matters. Not because it's going to make them look good, but because it's the right thing to do for the collective. And when we're under stress and we move to 9, we have this opportunity to really latch onto an unhurried presence and an okayness with just letting things be. This is the upside of our stress number 9. So my assignment for you is kind of 2 parts unhurried, ordinary, quietly enjoyable, no metrics, no outcome, and one part just a gentle boldness, a boldness to be enough to maybe even disappoint that voice in your head that says you should be doing something more productive. So it might look like this. It might look like an evening where you turn off your email and your notifications. Maybe you put on just comfy jammies and your favorite beverage and you watch a movie and you don't multitask while you're watching it. That one's hard for me, I admit it. Or maybe it looks like a slow walk through the neighborhood to look at lights and not to have your step goal counting, or not your podcasts on 1.5 speed, just you and the silence and the beauty and the breath and the quiet. Or, maybe an afternoon nap or a long sit by a tree with a book that you love that isn't about improvement or business, but just something you read for fun. Whatever it is, it does not need to be productive or impressive. It does not need to count for anything. It does not need to move you forward. This is just for joy and not performance. Now, as another gift, I've created a playlist for you with a few songs that will anchor you to your intrinsic worth. First, there's going to be a song in the playlist for you from the project Sleeping at Last by Ryan O'Neal. This is specifically for each Enneagram number. Another song is going to be Silent Night, and I chose this from my 2002 Christmas project back from when I was a professional musician, and I chose Silent Night for two reasons. Number one, when I arrived at the studio, the key was wrong for the song. It was, in my mind, way too high for me to sing really well. Well, at that point, we couldn't change the key with the studio musicians, and so I had to move forward in something that I was nervous was not going to be impressive. It was not going to show my best voice, and it actually came out really well. And so I just think that it reminds me as an Enneagram 3 how important it is to stay flexible and to move to Security 6, where you do things for the greater good, even if it means you might risk looking less than impressive. So I've got more songs on there, and I hope you enjoy them. My final gift to you as an Enneagram 3 is a blessing. And so I just invite you to take these words in. Before the world praised you for what you could do, God delighted in who you are. That is still your truest name. You are not here to justify your existence with productivity or success. The beauty and the brilliance you carry reflect the one who made you. But they are not the conditions for your belovedness. You are not a brand to maintain. You are a whole person becoming more fully yourself. Sweet Enneagram 3, the world needs your vision, your courage, your ability to see what's possible, your capacity to inspire and move things forward. You carry a light that motivates and energizes and brings others into their potential. So may you remember that you're allowed to slow down, you're allowed to be honest, you're allowed to be human, even when you don't feel successful. Nothing in you is wasted, not your ambition, not your drive, not your longing to make your life count for something. But hear this, you are a gift before you do anything at all, a vibrant, courageous, radiant gift. The world is better because you are in it. Well, thank you for spending this time with me, and thank you for being a listener in my first year of podcasting. By the end of December, we will have recorded 114 episodes, and 11 of those episodes are created with you specifically in mind, Enneagram 3, because I see you and I care about the way you move about in this world. Your playlist is linked in the show notes, along with other calm and bright questions and mantras for you to consider. Now, if you'd like to give a gift back to me, the only thing I want is this. Subscribe to the podcast. Share the episode with a friend who might need it. And until next time, reclaim your spark, be the light.